Alrighty guys, we've hopped onto another server and we also hopped into a new game mode to play on. So this here is King of the Hill, and pretty much if you're used to King of the Hill, you have to capture the point for a little bit of time and keep it captured for like, I think you start out with like 3 minutes. So once 3 minutes are up after you capture it, you win. Alright, so loadout for the sniper here, starting with primary here. Now cover your ears if you happen to be a headshot enthusiast for what I'm about to say. Sydney Sleeper here. It does not do headshots. I repeat, it does not do headshots. It's safe to take your hands off of your ears because that was some scary facts there. So anyway, oh by the way, it does no headshots. Ha! I scared you for life. But yeah, seriously, that's why this weapon sucks. It's definitely most frowned upon just because of the fact you cannot do headshots with this. The most crucial point to the sniper class cannot do headshots. Okay, I'll stop stressing that. But however, there is some sort of decent like team-based mechanic with this here. And that is like when you stay in scope for a little bit of time and you shoot, it'll apply Durati onto the enemy. So like in this case with these two guys here. Okay, there we go. I got the soldier. The sentry was able to finish off very swiftly. So yeah, applies them with Durati. They deal with mini crits and all that good stuff. So basically, you want to change your aiming priorities quite a bit actually, because if you want to make very effective use of it, you want to make it so that whenever like your team is about to engage someone, you shoot the person that's right in front of your team. So that way they'll be able to deal with the person that is coded in Durati to make things a little bit more swift. But even then, it is understandable is that you're not going to be able to output damage any faster compared to like doing straight up headshots. So this is why you never want to equip this here. Although it does have a faster recharge. Faster charge, like 25% faster. And also for the sidearm here, instead of the SMG, we have the straight up jar of Durati. And like I said before, with the Durati mechanic, is that you toss it, coat it in Durati, and they deal with mini crits and all that good stuff. And to pair up with the Sydney Sleeper and Durati is the Bushwhacker. Normally whenever you do a mini crit, however, when you swing at somebody's face with this, it does a full-on crit. So it's often a very good, often used melee weapon with the sniper in that regard. Ah, god damn it. That spy could not resist the backstab, because I was in scope. That's what I said about having to watch your flank and all that stuff. And he decides to do that straight in front of everybody else, so that was his bad decision. Cause snipers are so worth it to kill, guys. Especially if it's a Sydney Sleeper, guys. Anyway, I don't know what I did with that voice though. That was weird. To be honest, I really don't mind if I want to use the Sydney Sleeper if I just want to be like all lazy and just like, you know, do some sort of weird team-based sort of stuff here. But if I really want to be like effective with the damage output, then yes, I would switch to the rifle. I mean, it's understandable. Hey, Pyro, I code him in Durati. How about you go get him? Did you not see what I did there? Oh yeah, it does reveal spies actually. So, which is kind of nice. It can also be useful for putting out fires. So like whenever your teammates are on fire, you can put them out, all that good stuff. So, very good team-based unlock here. I mean, if you're not used to the SMG, you might as well equip it, actually. You just gotta know when to time your Durati throws just right, making sure that your teammates are in front, they can clearly see the enemy in Durati, just to make it very effective. And there was a pyro there. Anyway, Bushwhacker time! I'm sorry. That was just some sort of pub player. I should have known better. But yeah, I think I had enough of this loadout. Let me go ahead and switch to something else. Okay, let's go ahead and switch things up to the most recent rifle added to his arsenal, the classic. Alright, now this is another weird one. So what you do is that the scope and charging is pretty much independent to each other. So what you do is you have to hold down the fire button and you're immediately slowed down. And it's actually charging up your shot right now. So what you do is you toggle in and out of scope, and once it's fully charged, it has to be fully charged for this to work, you can start doing headshots. And apparently that didn't work. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to come around the corner. Poor medic, why'd you do that? There we go. Anyway, like I said, in order for the headshots to count, it has to be fully charged. Damn it, I thought it was fully charged. It was about to, actually. Oh, he's Ubered. Let's back away. So yeah, there's a limiting factor about you can't do headshots on anybody immediately, so you have to wait it out. Although the nice thing is that you can stay out of scope in order to see what's around you as you're charging up, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, let's have further look into this. So yeah, no headshots until it's fully charged, and also a damage penalty on body shots actually. And the whole thing about the Classic is it's actually a reference to the Team Fortress Classic, how the sniper rifle was designed back in that game. But references aside, it's another weird one. I wouldn't know if I want to roll with it, per se. I don't know, let's roll with this a little bit more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control point enabled.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I can't help it. Oh, by the way, you actually can do no-scope headshots with this. It's actually actually possible. So, scope or no-scope, you can actually do headshots with this. Which can be pretty amusing. Actually, let's see if we can wait for a heavy to come around the corner. So I can try to pull that off. Nope. Actually, I didn't know if I was able to get that. Because he was just split second just turned Uber there. Yeah, but that's enough of the Classic here. Let's actually go ahead and switch to something that's yet another controversial one. It's not a rifle this time. It's a bow and arrow. Everyone, this is the Huntsman. And this is pretty much the first, like, primary unlock that the sniper has ever gotten. Oh, take that, door. I'll show you, door. Oh, God. Oh, God. Chain Uber. He's doing chain Uber. Okay, while you're doing that, I got an idea. Well. Oh my God, guys. "39.5-foot pole of a frickin' bone saw." I always hate that. That's always visually, like, wrong with that. But it looks like they're finally gone. Anyway, to talk about the Huntsman while I was getting distracted by all that nonsense. So yeah, this one changes up a little bit since you actually have to hold down the fire button to draw your bow back and then let go to fire it. And this changes the style from having to do using a hit scan weapon to a projectile, and because of that, it's another one that's kind of frowned upon. Ah, damn. If I only was a little bit quicker on that. So anyway, this kind of like brought up a little debate about this weapon having to be referred to as like the Luxman, or dare I say the Yeah, I'm not going to use foul language there. Sure, I say shit and fuck, but I'm not going to say the C word. But anyway, there's a lot of things going on here with due to its spammy nature of this weapon. They call it the Luxman and all that stuff. And to be honest here, when it comes to calling things like the Luxman here, if that shot was unintentional, then yeah, it's considered luck. Otherwise, it was actually skill, because if that shot was intended, like, it really all comes down to, like, predicting your shots in order to, like, get things to work. And a lot of people don't like it in that regard. There, take care of that. And it's also pretty difficult to aim. I mean, yeah. Being very spammy, difficult to aim, I can understand why people don't like this. But, honestly, I still like this weapon anyway. Because I can remember back when it was first released, everyone, like, loved the frickin' hell out of this. Just because you pin, like, enemies to the wall and all that stuff. I'm just, like, going to town with this. This is actually a lot of fun. Even though it's not effective compared to the rifle, it's pretty fun. Like, look at this. I'm, like, already on, like, a kill streak with this. You can also draw your arrow back by holding right-click. Pressing right-click. Hit the sign! Oh, you also try to reflect it. He's capable of reflecting it back, too. Projectile and all that. And I think we pretty much covered all the unlocks. And Team Blue win. Blue team wins. To the pit of despair! Ow. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Oh yeah, another interesting tidbit about the Huntsman is that it's actually capable of being lit up. So if a pyro is around here and starts throwing flames at you, you can actually have some fire arrows. An actually pretty subtle tip. If the soldier's using the Righteous Bison or the engineer's using the Ponton 6000, they can also actually light up the arrows on fire. Pretty subtle tip, but it works. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go for classes versus classes. Alright, so Sniper against the Scout. Boy, that slippery demon. Due to the fact that because he has a bunch of like movement mechanics going in his favor and plus having a small head, and obviously being the king of like 1v1s, he's going to wreck you so hard once he gets within close quarters. Although it does feel very, very satisfying when you do land a headshot. I mean, if for whatever reason that you can't land a headshot, just make sure that you have like an SMG as a backup or learn how to no-scope. Oh. Well, there was a demonstration of the fire arrows. Is there anybody nearby? Not really. Alright, Now that was a luck shot right there, because I was just spamming again. Anyway, now against a soldier. Soldiers are pretty slow, pretty easy to headshot, I would say. Quite on the mid-tier on the priority list, like one of those classes, like if you happen to see it, just go ahead and just headshot it. Soldier will try to rocket jump into your, try to rocket jump in order probably to avoid the shot or try to get in closer to you. Try to harass from a distance, even probably using the direct hit, I guess. Whatever they have to do, try to harass you. But if they're from far away, it should be easy to dodge those rockets. Alright, now against a pyro, seeing how the pyro is pretty much the exact opposite of you because he has to get in close quarters with you and your effective long range, encounters with pyro is not going to be that much. Not sure what that was all about. So yeah, encounters with the pyro is not going to be happening that often. So that's why I said that if you have the bushwhacker, just equip it anyway and ignore the downside of it. But when he does gets in close, then yeah, then you're pretty much toast. Now against the Demo Man, same thing applies with the soldier. He's kind of slow, but he has like moderate like walking speed, so yeah, pretty much on the same priority. Oh shit! Nope. Damn, that guy almost got me. I'm sorry, I can't get over that because that would have been totally embarrassing. Thank God that didn't happen. Thank you. Duh. So yeah, same thing about demo applies when you're like you're going up against a soldier and all that. Now against the heavies, oh boy, this is those are fun targets. Like I said about the priorities, they have big heads, high health, so you do have to charge in your you have to charge up a little bit while in scope just to insta kill them. But yeah, they're pretty good on the priority list to take out, and they're also pretty slow, much like soldiers. So yeah, definitely fun to kill. And again, having close encounters with the heavy up close and all that stuff probably won't happen again. Probably won't happen as much because, you know, you have to get in close to like really do damage to you. You'll mostly stay safe anyway. But of course, if they do get in close, you're dead. Now against the engineer. So not sure about whenever he's like up close and right in front of your face. Well, I guess in that regard, I'm able to take care of them. Well, they're at it again. They've been doing that for like the entire match. But yeah, against the engineer, like in a 1v1 scenario, it's kind of hit and miss or something like that. You don't really see eye to eye with since he's really staying huddled by his sentry most of the time. But when he is by himself, he's pretty much going to like have more of the advantage since he has more weapons in his arsenal to reliably shoot you with a hit scan. All you have is just to do like some sort of like no scope nonsense or using the SMG or even melee if needed. But I would say that the engineer would have more of a chance. Oh no, they're gone. Here, I'm just trying to tap the arrow, tap the button once. That works.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Those freaking medics, I swear to God. I don't even care if we're not capping the middle point. I'm just having fun. So yeah, best strategies when taking down like the sentry nets is that you gotta have to find the right angle where you can see the engineer's head and just shoot him, and then the rest of your team can go ahead and finish off with the buildings. So against a medic, unless he's trying to melee you, like what he was trying to do earlier. but seriously, in a 1v1 encounter in close quarters, the medic can actually do a bit of annoyance to you by like if he's like up close in front of your face. The needle gun could be a little bit of annoyance. From like medium to long range, he does actually have something to counter to like annoy you a little bit to do some damage. He actually has the crossbow to do that. So like this medic also has the Huntsman to some degree. Oh, you know, if he didn't have that force of nature, I would have gotten him. Because he kind of bounced him a little too far back. And also medic will try to melee you and all that sort of stuff, because, you know, like, I don't know. It's wishy-washy in that regard. However, when he's just out there in the open actively healing other people, yeah, he's a huge, huge priority to kill. You know, to cut the other teams, like, healing supply and preventing, like, whatever, Uber charge. Oh, no. I was going to let the scout have it. Yeah. Aw, I wanted to join him. Oh, damn it, that demo was trying to have fun. But yeah, medic's top priority to kill. Anyway, other snipers. Oh boy. This is definitely pretty much the most hidden encounter that you'll ever have. Hey! You jerk. Well, I had him anyway. Count that. I count that as a taunt kill regardless. I got him initially. So yeah, against other snipers, those are pretty much the most hated encounters that you'll ever have. Just because, you know, you have to be like very quick with your fingers to like have the best like reflexes, you know, having to like bob and weave, having to do like fake scope ends, trying to like trick the other sniper so that you have the advantage. And basically the rule of thumb is that whoever scopes last has the disadvantage, so really it all comes down to like having the best reflexes. And I know those encounters are really, I know everyone hates to have those encounters, but it's something they have to deal with because, you know, if you're wanting to deal damage to the other team, you have to live, so the other sniper has to be dealt with first. And now the spy. So the spy, pretty much there was this thing about like with like the spy versus sniper like update, like they pretty much like hate each other's guts, you know. So like other than like the sniper having to be the other like assassin, there's also the assassin of the one that you cannot see most of the time, which is the spy. And yeah, they pretty much want to go after you since you are pretty big priority to get killed. And you do have a couple of mechanics, such as the variety in order to like to reveal him, using like the Travelman Shiv to like reveal him when he's like cloaked with the bleeding and sort of stuff. Ow. And normally you would think to equip the Razorback just so he won't stab you anyway, but you see, in the same update, the spy got the Ambassador, which has the mechanic of like doing a mini crit upon, or no, not mini crit, a full-on crit when he does a headshot on you. So pretty much the Razorback is there saying like, hey, don't use your knife, just shoot me. Preferably with the Ambassador. And stuff like that. So yeah, keep in mind if they can't backstab you in some way, they will shoot you in some way. In this case, the Ambassador. Oh yeah, there was the other unlock that I forgot to show you, which is the Cozy Camper. I'm not actually going to equip it since we don't have much time, but yeah, when you equip this, you get health regen on this, no flinching when aiming, knockback reduced, all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty much there just to be, you know, the essential camper for the sniper. However, you're a lot more vulnerable to damage. So, really, if you are deadpan determined not to go out into the front lines, then hell, go ahead and equip away, I guess. But I still wouldn't equip it, though. Not really my cup of tea. So yeah, really, this is what I stress so much about having to be generally aware of your surroundings and having to stay out of scope all the time, is to keep your back, watch your back for spies. Dear Lord. Come on, Sniper, we got this. Yeah, Team Huntsman, let's go! Wee-hoo! I'm honestly having a lot of fun. This is definitely a fun weapon. I don't care if this is less effective than the rifle, I still love this. Wait, was that our pyro? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Really, that's nothing else I can say about the class. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun right now. Just shooting bows and arrows like that. It was definitely very fun when it first came out, I gotta say. During the whole Spy versus Sniper update. Yeah, nothing really else to say about the class is that if you have a very good precise aim, then this is definitely a very powerful class for you. How about we actually go ahead and try to give a damn about getting the objective done. So let's go ahead and switch back to like default. Here, let's go ahead and we'll switch to this, some of that, and again the sign with the Railgun Ranger symbol. You can see, just barely. This here is, by the way, a skin for the sniper rifle here, the Opera Hand, which is a reference to CS:GO. Here, let's go ahead and try a different angle. No, I can't really do that. I need to probably stand over here then. Oh, that was our guy. Excuse me. Okay, normally I don't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and help Cap. Alright, I'm going to continue doing this. You always got to be constantly moving as a scout, otherwise that'll happen. Sniper about. Where? Where?
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh, that'll be why. Okay. What? Note to self. Watch your health if you're going to rocket jump. Alright, that's a proper way to end it. Phew-wee! Lots of fun. Alright, so, like I said, if you have very good aim, then this is the class to go for. You have a very good skill-based class with aim and such. And with that, do I have a proper taunt? Yes, I do. I'll see you, mate, later. Wait, am I forgetting an unlock? Nah, I got everything.